it looks nice. Where the heck did all my what's happening? There.
No, but I'm not on anywhere. Come on.
Click the link in the comments to watch your virtual unit meeting, period.
Why can't I get on?
How are you trying to get on? Are you going to
going
Facebook?
down on my unit page and
Okay, I haven't posted it yet. Just give me a second. So you can't get on until I post the link.
I thought when you do the numbers, you're posting.
I usually am, but it was going slow. So, all right. So the link has been posted in the Geese and Galaxy of Stars. And let me tag everyone. What we got here? Hi, Ashley.
See, that way you get to talk to people before I do.
Well, you can say hi to Ashley now.
Hi, Ashley. I got your bag for you. I got your net bag. One. All right, so now I got to get in here.
Down to the last few days. It's coming strong at us. Oh, I thought I threw that away. Oh, okay. Hi, Christina. How are you?
It's not. Let's see. Go back. I got into somebody else's. Ooh, they are not fun. I want to go back to our fun group. Go back. How did that happen?
I just hit a button.
Yep. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christy.
And Christy's on. So
Yep.
what I have is Christy, Christina, and Ashley.
Yep. And Wendy said she's going to be watching, but she's driving, so she won't be commenting.
Okay.
All right. It's 7. We're going to go ahead and jump in here.
You're crazy. It's 6 here.
Well, right, because of the time change. So 6 in Illinois, 7 in Florida. So we are going to go. Here we go. Welcome to your Tuesday night virtual meeting. We are finishing our last beauty school this Thursday, April 30th, the last day of April. We are finishing up our beauty school with our summer product preview, So you want to make sure that you are logged in and watching that. I am wearing the new cheek colors. I have the pink on this side and the peach on this one. I'm wearing the new foundation. I'm wearing the new mascara. So we have some fun
tonight.
Yes, we have some beautiful, fun products. I think it's always fun to share new products with our Girlfriend Hour group. So make sure you tune in this Thursday night for our last beauty school. Hi, Sherry. So also we have just 2 days. I'm not counting tonight. So we have 2 days left of April. We have Wednesday and Thursday. And so where are you with your goal? Hi, Fabi. Hi, Arlene.
Hi, girls.
Where are you with your goal for your April beauty box?
Sorry.
How many have you sold? Have you reached your 5? That is the plan. I got to write mine down. I always keep track of my beauty boxes in the front of my...
I want to know who's even put them together.
The front of my notebook here.
Who's even got them put together to sell?
Okay. Debbie, Diane, Aurora. I know there's one other one in there. I got to remember. Okay, so I think I have 4. I think I've got 4 sold towards my goal of 5. So where are you guys at towards your goal of 5? How many do you have sold for April? And the last 2 days can be very powerful. It can be very powerful with these beauty boxes. Text individually all of your customers. All right, good job, Ashley. She's sold 1. She's working on her 5. You can get it done in the last 2 days.
I've got 4 sold also.
Awesome. As women, we always usually wait till the last minute. And so it's probably something they've been thinking about doing. They've been wanting to do it, but they've been putting it off. Well, now is the time. We only have 48 hours left to finish this up and go to and finish for each of us to donate $100 to Child Advocacy Center. So personally text and follow up. We've all been taught that the fortune is in the follow up. So we have been educating and promoting and all month long. So now this is the fortune is in the follow up to make sure that we get that 5 boxes each sold to donate that money.
And since we're just talking to our own personal people, you know what I was thinking? Do you know how many boxes of cookies I bought when my nieces and nephew were going through grade school and high school? Yes, even high school. They were still hitting me up for boxes of cookies. I think we finally threw out those frozen box cookies in my freezer last year. Remember that? So you guys start remembering who hits you up to buy all that stuff for their school kids, because that's who you need to hit from here. And say, if you want to not be responsible for another child dying tonight, buy a blessing box. That's something you can do. And you get product for it.
Yeah, they do. All right. Next month, since we're just 3 days away from May, next month for our May beauty box, again, we are partnering with Child Advocacy Centers, and we are going to do our summer beauty box is going to be the foundation primer and the finishing spray. So we're going to help keep their makeup on and keep them protected by the sun with our beauty box for May. It is $46, and that does reflect the price increase.
And that would really be good. It's a smaller box.
What was
that? That's a smaller box.
Okay.
Because we're doing blessing boxes, right?
Okay.
Those products next month will be smaller.
Right. So this does include the new updated prices that go into effect in May. Okay. So it's $46 for the box, and then $23 will be donated to Child Advocacy Centers. Well, I gotta get my other glasses out. That's why I'm having a hard time. Why can I not see anything? I keep cleaning my glasses and cleaning my glasses. Oh, that's so much better now. Okay. Oh, that was driving me crazy. I'm like, why can't I see anything?
You couldn't hear me either, could you?
No, I could hear you. I just didn't know what you were saying. So, all right. Wendy's with us. She's listening while she's driving. Okay. So there you have it, ladies. Let's get these beauty boxes. Let's wrap up 5 for the month of April. Sell your 5 beauty boxes and donate $100. You can get a lot done in these last 2 days. And then if you're looking at what to order for May, or to finish up your April order for May, I always order the last day of the month. I order what is going to be in the beauty box, and I know how many of them is my goal to sell. So if your goal is to do 5 more, then order 5 primers and 5 finishing sprays, and then sell them. Make that your mission, that you're like, I am doing this. I am donating this money. I'm going to get this product sold, and go to work to make that happen. So that's my advice, is order the products so you have them ready to go.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yep. Okay, April special deals. This is the last 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, for you to reconnect. I have one person that can pick out 6 half-price items, and she hasn't done it yet. So I'm going to be on.
Because we got that big open house coming, please send me the May special so I can run it off before Thursday, okay?
Well, Thursday will still be April.
I know, but I'm going to have to take it with me Thursday, so I'll have it there Friday.
Okay, so make sure you follow up with them. And then here is the May special deals, which has the facial peel on there, which I think is awesome, as well as the barrier restore. Hi, Judy. So both of these the May one has been posted in both unit groups, but I will email it out to you as well with the May beauty box too. So you have all of that. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
All
right.
I was thinking something else.
Okay, I just said I'm going to email you both of those papers so you have them, the May Beauty Box and the May Special.
Because I will need both those
So
papers.
I'll email them to you when I get done. So print them off right away so you don't lose the email.
Okay.
All right, so everyone, watch your totals, send in your weekly recap sheets. This is the only way your customers get entries is by sending in those weekly recap sheets for our Lilac Luxury Kate Spade drawing.
I always type in on the Facebook page how many I have summary sheets, and I only have Ashley Harper. So if you ladies are on here and you sent me one and I'm missing it, please let me know. So I only have Ashley Harper's summary sheet this week.
Okay. And remember your order totals as we are finishing out April, because consultants, your entries go by what wholesale you end the month with. Okay. So if you are at 430 wholesale, you're only getting 5 entries where you could be getting 10. Send your mom an eye makeup remover through the customer delivery service or something like that. But watch those totals. What is your wholesale total you're finishing the month with? And round up so you can get more entries if you're close to that. It just makes sense to get more entries with that order. All right, our winning street club.
I want to go back to that because we have a lot of people. We've got like 40 people ordering, and probably only 4, maybe 5 are getting that beautiful pink net bag with the big pouch in the side of it. So you need to go back to what you've ordered this month. A lot of you are not doing what Heather's saying, get up to that level to get more entries. Because right now there's not a whole lot of entries as far as customers going in, because I'm not getting very many summary sheets. So get your entries in by finishing up that 600, or right here 650 wholesale, but at least win the beautiful pink fishnet bag. That bag will be awesome to go to seminar with, or just have for the summer when you're going to all the baseball games and throwing stuff in there, to going on the beach or wherever you're going to go on a picnic. It's just a very lightweight bag. So it's going to be excellent. I love the bag. I've already got mine halfway packed for summer. So let's just make sure that you get up to at least your 600, because most of you are missing it by maybe 180, 200, 125. One person is missing it by $67. So do what Heather says, move it up to 50, but at least get the bag, for heaven's sake. That's a really nice gift for a 600 wholesale order. So before she goes into the shawl, which is another thing you need, that's why I wanted you all on here tonight, is because this is, if we'd had the meeting Monday night, you would have heard me talk about, you've got just so many days to finish up the street club, finish up your bag, get these things done, ladies. So right now, if you don't count tonight, you got 48 hours to finish this up. Yeah. But I know that you're so busy with what you're doing. I understand that. Unless you hear my voice, you're probably going to miss some of this stuff. Because you're just not engaged into this month ends that you are. It's like you're sitting on the edge, just teetering back and forth. And Heather's so good with her details and letting you know where you're at for winning your prizes. So that's why I'm saying, please, please, please get up to your 600 level. Go back to that. You're going to need the product, for heaven's sake, and you want to buy it before the price increase comes. You get into your Mary Kay in Touch if you don't have the price increase, and you can pull it. You know where they pull it out of? I mean, I've pulled mine out, but I don't remember where I pulled it from. It was on Mary Kay in Touch.
It's probably in the document library.
Document library, which I am so glad they have a category for the document library. Yeah. Hallelujah. They didn't used to have that back on December 17th, and we revised it, but somehow they have actually a document library on the home screen. So go into that, but get your products now before the products go up, and get all your prizes. Why not do this and be a winner than just being halfway and say, oh, I just missed it. How many times have you said that? Oh, I just missed it. I've said it.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling when I say those words. So don't be I just missed it person. Make sure you finish this up. Watch your numbers. This is all about numbers. Watch those numbers and be a winner with your prizes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about our Winning Street Club. Only 2 days. 2 days left in the Winning Street Club.
That's that, guys. 48 hours.
2 days left to finish it up. So if your name's in red, congratulations. You have finished and you have earned that beautiful women's wrap knitted poncho cape. All right. Oh, Christy's going to be finishing hers up tonight. Way to go, Christy.
Right, Christy.
Way to go.
I know you always finish up your things. You never teeter-totter on that fence. So I'm glad you're a champion.
So if your name is in black, you need to place at least a 225. But again, I would do 250 so you get entries.
Go back to that, Heather. All right, now, no, it's a red one. Over the shawl. Now, Fabi, I know you're on. Again, this is taking the place for a Monday night meeting, and Lucero needs to do one order in the next 48 hours so she wins that shawl. So I'm just letting you guys know. I'm going through the names here of people. Corey, same thing. I know Corey is helping Donna at the whatever that is, Porter Mania.
That's nice.
Club. So, but maybe she'll go back and watch it. Corey, you just need to order this month to win your street club shawl. So those people just have one more order. Ellie, you just need to do it because you were a champion last week or last month. So Ellie needs to do it. Mariah needs to do it. Maureen Tapia needs to do it. Okay. Deb Turbush was mine. Okay. So, but those people are the ones that
Moody.
one order away from winning that.
Did you hear me?
What?
Kylie Moody.
Yes, Kylie Moody also. Thank you.
I didn't think you said her name.
Grandfather the new people in when they ordered last month. If they order this month, they will win that beautiful shawl.
So do you want to go through the names of who has earned it for your unit?
And by the way, I don't know if you're going to get there, but Christy's beautiful 6% custom made hanger just arrived.
Woohoo!
So that's it. All right. Christy Bennell, Stephanie Brown, Vicki Friedrich, Arlene Harper, Ashley Harper, Donna Hanson, Denise McCaffrey, Christina Pinkston, Lori Pitzer Hansen, Deb Stiefel, Judy Townsend, and Susan Sees.
Woohoo! All right. So for our Stellar Star unit, Jamie Revelle and Wendy Schaefer have earned the wrap. Congratulations. Wendy, I know you work really well with Gloria, and Gloria has done the 2 months. She did February and March. So if you would like to shoot her a text or reach out to her and let her know that she's just one 225 wholesale order away from finishing the Winning Street Club. And that's always, when I was a team builder and I was in my red jacket, my goal was always to get my team members on the Winning Street Club. Because if I had my team members on the Winning Street Club, I was always in my red. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to worry about it. I always got a commission check if my team members were on the Winning Street Club. So I would highly suggest, if you are a team builder, that is what you need to be talking to your team about, being on the Winning Street Club. Tanya is a new consultant. So Tanya was grandfathered in, and Connie Marnie, I will be following up with her for that. Here we're talking about these are our lucky 13. So these are the ladies who have earned the earrings because they did their 300 wholesale by the 15th. Okay. So our achievers for this is Christy Bennell, Susan Zees, Vicki Friedrich, Sandy Murphy, Chris Meyer, Tina Martin, Donna Henson, Judy Townsend, Fabi Cruz, Danielle Montano, and Amy Lloyd. So congratulations.
Hey, ladies.
Now our double achievers who earned the earrings and earned the tote. So ladies, you still have time to place that 600 wholesale order by Thursday night, and you will win the large tote bag. So these two ladies have earned both the earrings and the tote bag. Congratulations, Ashley Harper and Sally Hannerhan.
Yay, ladies.
And double achiever, Wendy Schaefer. Congratulations, Wendy. Win both the earrings and the tote bag.
You got them. I don't think she does have one. I don't think Wendy has them.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember. All right. I'll put it.
And then tote achiever. Okay, so Tish Emily did the 600, but she did not do the 300 by the 15th. Okay, so Tish is just a tote achiever, which I don't want to say just because that's a wonderful accomplishment.
That's right.
I just want to be clear. And then double achievers, Deb Stiefel and Christina Pinkston.
These ladies get it. Yeah, they did.
Okay, I think we got this all straightened out, right? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, well, I know we have a lot of prizes to get to a lot of people.
I mean, we got this was not the meeting to miss, but unfortunately, Jesus has his own plan, right?
I think you need to get a notebook and you need to write down.
Yes, 3 notebooks. They're all written down.
And then check it off when they get them. Okay.
I've got 3 different notebooks.
Okay, so we have our seminar flights booked. You can still join us if you would like, but so far the crew that will be heading to Fort Worth August 11th through the 13th, Christy Bennell, Christina Pinkston, Ashley Harper, Wendy Schaefer, and Fabi Cruz. Woohoo! We are excited. We are excited for that.
I'm very, very excited to get on the plane with you ladies. I'm very excited.
All right. Then that brings us to the Rise and Radiate. I always have to think about that name of that. The Rise and Radiate. Today is Kristen Sharp's birthday, by the way. She's 45 today. The Rise and Radiate Challenge from Mary Kay. So Ashley, Deb, and Wendy have completed 4 months. January, February, April. I missed March. January, February, March, and April of 600 wholesale.
So Christy finishes hers. She will be in that also. Yes, Christy.
And when you do that, Mary Kay is going to be, when you finish this through June, so you do May and June, you will get this gold purse, which is very trendy right now. And then you will also get to walk across the seminar stage and have I believe a sash that goes with this. So congratulations to the 4 of you. This is a huge accomplishment. You're doing a really great job with that. So congratulations. Okay, our Star Consultant Girls Day in Galena. I'm going to say their numbers and then I'll let you talk about this, okay? So for tracking Star, this is what you need to finish, and you have until June 15th. So we still have the whole month of May and half the month of June.
Right.
Wendy, 931 to go. Christina, 487. Deb, 1150. Tish, 1199. Fabi, 1199. Oh, that's good, Ashley. I didn't know that. She said she read the sash will come in your order. Oh, good to know. Ashley, 836. Christy, 1286. And Jamie, 1380. All right, so go ahead and talk to us about the Star Consultant event.
Now, we read somewhere exactly how many shops there are on this both sides of the street.
I think Wendy told us last week, but I don't remember what she said.
Was it 450?
I don't think it was that many.
I don't know. I just don't know those numbers, but there are many, many shops. I love this picture, Heather. I love this picture. It's a great picture. It shows how the shops are so individualized. It's like, it's in my mind, this is me. This is like going to adult Walt Disney World. Because when we took you children, there was all kinds of little stores to go to. Remember the little things you're walking down Walt Disney World, and there's a root beer and sassafras bar you can go up to, and remember Seth just loved going in there, drinking all that root beer and everything, and so that was so fun. So they have lots of little shops you can just go into. I don't know if it's still like that anymore, but it was back then. And this is sort of like adult Disney World, where you're going to have so many different varieties of places to go and look and see things that you've never seen before. There's specialty shops. I'm a big popcorn person. I love good popcorn. By the way, microwave is not good, and it clogs your arteries, so don't use that microwave stuff. But anyway, so this is really good because you get specialty shops, especially on ice cream and popcorn and lots of places to go for lunch. And then we're going to take the trolley ride. So, Judy, thank you so much for telling me your family kind of runs the trolley ride. So I can't wait to get that done. I've always wanted to take the trolley ride, and it's outside. So we're hoping for a nice sunny day, not too sunny, but a nice sunny day without rain. So it's just going to be a really, really sharp day. It's going to be a day that you're never going to forget. This is a place, it's a tourist place. They love the tourists. And I think it'd be really kind of neat if we all wore the same thing like we did when we went to New Orleans. And I think, did you send me that picture of us at New Orleans?
I posted it for Denise's birthday.
Oh, okay. And Judy, you remember that. You were in New Orleans with us. So Yes, I think we should all wear just for so we can find each other in case we lost somebody in the shop. Because my daughter tried to leave me in New Orleans, and we were wearing the same jackets, but she still lost me. She couldn't figure out what shop she left me in downtown New Orleans in the evening time. Just to let you know. So
Lost her on Bourbon Street.
Yep, she lost me on Bourbon Street, and I was waiting for her, and she couldn't find me. But anyways, finally she did. So the guy thought I was the queen of what?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, Mardi Gras.
Thought you were the queen of Mardi Gras.
Make sure that you're doing this. It's just going to be a really fun day.
Yes, it will. All right. So our new Red Jacket event, I didn't get this updated, but remember we talked about it last week. We're going to do it earlier since I'm in town. So again, Red Jackets, please mark your calendars. It's going to be on Tuesday, May 12th. And I will just do a quick info meeting that night. I'll just go live real quick and give you, the important dates and things.
On virtual. She's not talking about the event, but on virtual she'll do
the event. I will be there in person.
Now, that will not be real quick.
Our Tuesday night virtual meeting, I will be real quick on that and just do a quick update for that night since I will be at the Red Jacket event. So again, I didn't get a chance to change that, but please mark your calendars because that will be here before we know it. Okay. I mean, do you guys realize by this time next week, the Sterling Open House is over?
Well, for a short time. Then we go to Quad Cities, and then we come back and do the Sterling Open House again.
For me, I know. But I'm just saying, by this time next week, the majority of you will have your open house over with.
Just cooking up so much food ahead to try to have it on hand.
Yeah. All right. So let's give a real quick shout out to our 2 active team members. We want you to join us. We want you to join us for that May. I can't get the right month. May 12th, Red Jacket meeting. Vicki Friedrich, Emily, and
not a meeting. It was events.
Sorry. Vicki Friedrich, Tish Emily, and Judy Townsend. You each have 2 active. 1 active team members: Amanda Stern, Jamie Revelle, Chris Meyer, Stephanie Kirsten, Andrea Messenger, Cheryl Petrasco, and Sue Clayton. We would love to have you join us. Red Jacket with 4 active team members: Arlene Harper. Red Jacket with 3 active team members: Ashley Harper. Red Jacket with 3 active team members: Donna Henson. Team leader with 7 active.
All right,
Fabiola Cruz.
Starts, girls.
Team leader with 7 active team members. Stephen Now. Team leader with 5 active team members.
Yay, Deb. Team leaders.
Woohoo!
I love those words.
All right. Awesome. I can't wait to be at the event with all of you on 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be at the Red Jacket event.
I hope you know this is all going to go down so fast. And let me tell you one thing, and I know Heather's getting ready to talk about the open house, but that is all the preparation. I want to say thank you to all of those that came on Sunday, a family day, and got everything set up. I want to thank you so very, very much. That was so kind of you to do that. It was the only choice we had with the circumstances. But with all that preparation, with getting putting the prices out, getting everything, I mean, there's so much detail with that. It won't mean anything without your people there. Seriously, it means nothing. If we're not handing you envelopes every single day and you come in there and pick up your money, what difference does that make? Right, Heather?
Yep.
Okay, so these last 2 days, well, actually 1 day for me, for all of us, I'm going to be doing nothing but contacting my people, texting them individually, letting them know, did you get your invitation? What time are you coming? I'm not going to, I need to know so I can if you give me that order ahead, so not everyone's running around like crazy trying to find something. Please make sure that you're contacting your people individually. Of course, I'm going to do on my customer page a mass thing, but that's not what's going to really get them in there.
Right.
It's the individual. What time can you make it? This is when we have 3 full 8 to 6 foot tables in the hallway, done extremely well. And the reason I'm even saying that, do I want people not to make money talking about consultants? No, you got to have some meat in the bone. But that's what's in. It's what bringing them in is. A huge area wood garage sale. I'm trying to think of a town like Rock Falls and Sterling garage sales. Okay, it's like you're going to see things there you haven't seen in a long time, or you're going to see that one item there that you were just dying for. That's how I'm selling the open house, because they know I'm going to be there the rest of the time with my stuff, but I don't have the stuff you guys have. We don't have the same stuff that Judy doesn't have the same stuff that Christy has, and vice versa. It's like, oh my goodness, this is like we are all shopping on the hallway ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's why this is special. If your regular customers say, well, why would I want to do that? I know it's going to be there. No, because this is if you want to tell them when you're texting them, this is with 12 different consultants. So when you're doing a rummage sale, not that I want to compare it, but I'm trying to compare it to what turns people on to come. It's with, oh my gosh, there's 12 people in that neighborhood doing this one sale. Right? Doesn't that kind of get you excited? It would me. How about you, Heather?
Yeah, absolutely.
12 people.
If you want to go check it out, like, well, let's go check it out.
12 consultants. And by the way, just so you know, I know that we are very well known for our splendid spring and fall open houses. So there's other consultants just dying. Make sure they don't come. If they're not in Heather's unit or my unit, they are not allowed to come. There's a lot of different people. There's people who work down the end of the hall that are not in our unit, and they can't buy. They cannot buy. I'm not doing that. We only buy and sell within our 2 units.
Right.
I want to make that perfectly clear. Can I get some thumbs up so you all know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
I don't see a thumbs up.
I don't know if they can do that on here.
Oh, they can't. We can do hearts. We can't do thumbs.
They can comment. I guess they can comment with them.
All right. I thought they could comment with a thumbs up.
Yeah, they can comment with it. Yes. Okay, so again, by this time next week, it's all over with. And then we will be heading into our Quad Cities open house, which will be Wednesday, May 6th. So let's cover how to work with your customers.
We got a thumbs up. Yay.
Thanks, Judy. How to work with your customers at the open house. Do you want to take
Christina?
Do you want to take the first one? We can just go back and forth if you want.
Okay. Sincerely greet the people coming in. And how do you mean that? Tell them what you mean, because some people may not know.
Well, it's always important, like Mary Kay teaches us, to treat everybody like they have that sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. Perfect. So you want to look at her. It's all about her. You want to greet her and be so thankful that she came. Try not to have your attention diverted into other things. And I know sometimes that's hard if you have multiple customers in the room. I understand that, but do your best to sincerely greet her and let her know that you are glad to see her. Think of like she's coming into like a party. Just think of that. If you're coming into like a party at someone's house, and because it is very personal, and that's the whole point, is that we build personal relationships with our customers. These are not strangers walking in there, and if you're just kind of ignored and nobody pays attention to you, that makes you feel like you're not really that welcome. The more welcome you feel, the more comfortable she's going to be to buy.
They're welcome when they come in the door. They're not staying. They'll just turn around and leave. And I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have one of my customers.
Yeah.
And I was checking out somebody, and I got somebody in my car, so I got to go. But I didn't know that till she came back in. Well, I was still checking out another person, and it was a bad situation. I felt so bad. To this day, she's never come back in. So, if anyone knows I do it wrong, you're looking at her, because I was in that situation.
We all try to do our best.
Yeah.
All right. So number 2, ask how they've been. It may be something that you remember or saw on Facebook. Maybe you saw that their son just got married, or they just went on a vacation, or they just retired. I don't see my customers, up here about twice a year. And so that's something that I try to really think about who I'm going to see that day, or, like as we're driving up, I'll think about them and be like, oh, I know her husband passed away last year, or, just to be connected to them, to build that relationship. So I purposefully take the time to try to know what's going on with their life.
All right. During the exchange, watch for signals that
We need to do number 3, Mom.
I think we already did that.
Oh, okay. All right.
During the exchange, watch for signals that she's in a hurry. Now, those are if you're asking her a question like, "Well, how are your 2 little grandchildren?" and they're fine. If she's giving you short answers, move on. She's not wanting to talk to you about anything. She's in a hurry. So don't keep prodding on. Even if you saw something on Facebook, maybe she was in a dance recital or how cute she looked in an outfit. If she's giving you short answers, shut up.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're not wanting to share. There may be a reason. Maybe the husband and wife are getting divorced. I mean, you don't know what's going on when they walk in there or how things have changed since the last time you talked to her. So that's one of the signs. What's another sign they're in a hurry, Heather?
Usually they don't want to set down their keys or they don't want to set down their purse. Like you can just tell their eyes are kind of darting around the room. They're looking for a certain product. You can just kind of pick up on that energy. So it's when you're having this exchange with her and saying, "Oh, hi, Judy. Thank you so much for coming. I saw, Seth was up visiting last week and, I can see her. She's kind of darting around. Like she's not focusing on me or what I'm trying to say to her. That usually means she's in a hurry. So then go ahead.
Okay, Judy, that's good. She said they don't want a basket.
Yes, that was exactly the next.
Thank you, Judy Townsend. That's an excellent one. We should have thought of that.
Well, it's the next thing on there is you're going to ask them, number 5, would you like a basket? Or would you like to sit down your purse? And then you will know how much time she's going to give you because they say, no, I don't want a basket.
When you're talking to this person that's in a hurry, that's when you say, all right, in your head, you go, okay, I'm cutting right to the chase. Do you have a list?
That is number 6.
You just say, do you have a list? Because she's wanting you get the products for her. Now, products are not in the same place, just like every store. They're not in the same place every time because that you need to sell different things. Sometimes you move and you sell them. So let me just go over this because if you're working this at all, or Christina, you're going to be there, you need to know where are things at. So there's a table that is skincare sets. Then there's a table that's just skincare supplements. Then there's a table that's body care. That's the one underneath the big wreath. It's on my big, huge desk that can't be moved. So that's where all the body care. I have
all of the body care is on the desk.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the skincare sets have been moved.
Okay.
Right. So on the table that I use for my meetings, that is where our blessing boxes are all decorated up in beautiful, sparkly tooling. So they're with the pinwheel right attached to the tooling, ready to give to them when they purchase that. That is there. We have a picture of Karen Digby and Colton. I have pictures there of how many children die every night. Everything's right there. I have little thank yous to Deb and April House. I have notebooks there. But they'll get things when they buy a blessing box. So don't just, can she have a pinwheel? No, she can't have a pinwheel until she donates. That's the rule. Don't ask. So we're raising this for children that are dying, for heaven's sake. All right. So then the other table that's in the middle of the room, the table underneath the mirrors, of course, is a gift table, and on each end of that is the foundations, and then the eye table with mascara and liners and all that. That's underneath our window. So in the middle, right now we have some gift sets which may have to be moved because I've got that order coming in tomorrow afternoon, and I definitely want to put the new things out. I can't remember how much room we have on the other side. So that if anyone wants to be there tomorrow afternoon, I'll be there at 12:30 to, don't do that because I don't know when my order comes. They said it was going to be here from 11:45 to 3:45.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Don't do that. I'll figure it out myself. But anyhow, so that's what's going to be going on. I hope that gives you, so everything's there. The only thing that's back in the room with the makeovers is all the lips, gloss, lipsticks, and lip liners and brushes. Brushes are back there.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, with number 7. Okay, so do you want me to do that one? Because you asked if she had a list. That's a really important question to ask. And if you are a new consultant and your people coming are new, they're going to be like, well, I didn't tell her to make a list. But this is how you train her how to come to open houses, by asking if she has a list. And next time she's going to come in with a list. And it makes your life a lot easier when they have a list. Then number 7 is, what would you like to try? I'm sorry, would you like to try the new products? And then you
And
demo.
you're usually standing at the table of the new products when you're asking her that, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not asking her that at checkout.
No. This is still when she's standing at the door. Would you like a basket? Do you want to sit down your keys? Do you have a list? Would you like to try the new products? I mean, all this happens within like 30 seconds. Then you demo the products unless you have a couple of other customers already watching a consultant demo. It's okay to ask a question of another consultant. However, when you ask another consultant to explain or to demo the products, your customer starts doubting you. And I see this happen all the time. You ask another consultant, well, can you tell her about this eye cream? I don't know anything about it. Well, can you tell her about this microdermabrasion? I don't use it. I don't know how it works. Then your customer starts looking at you like, well, why am I here with you? Why are you wasting my time? I'm just going to go talk to her. It happens
All the time.
all the time. And think about it. Do you want to go to a doctor and he's got to call in another doctor and say, can you tell her why she has headaches? Can you explain to her how to use this medicine? I just don't remember. Or go to get your hair done, and she has to constantly be going over and asking the beautician next to her, do you remember how I cut hair? Do you remember what color I use on her? It takes your professionalism and credibility to a 0 with her. Now, we have new products coming in. That's fine. You know, we're all learning because they're coming in so fast, right? They're coming in really fast. That's okay. But you don't want to make it a habit where you're constantly saying, what do I do with this? How does this work? Can you tell her? Because then they get very frustrated with you as their consultant. And they don't really want to hand you a pile of money when you don't have the answers, right? Okay. Number 8, Mom.
All right. How many would you like? Would you please put that engraved in your brain, because that's so vitally important. Because, ladies, we're in a transitional world, and Mary Kay's transitional. We're learning that. So she may love that sun gel, but she's going to need what's been happening to me is that not only buying one for themselves, they're buying one for the grandkids' house, they're buying one for their son's house, they're buying one for their mom and dad's house, their favorite aunt. I mean, I'm selling them 5 or 6 at a time.
I want to travel with.
How many would you like? Because you don't want them, and this can be any product, not just the sun gel. I just picked that out. It can be anything. That's why we're already out of lifting serums, because the lady, I met her just at, when the heck did I meet her? I don't remember. Anyway, and she walked in and got 5 lifting serums. Well, we had 9, we're down to 4. Yep. They are stocking up on this, and that's good because they get their name in the drawing for more products. So that's why you say, how many would you like?
And Deb Stiefel says number 8, which is what we're talking about, is a great tip. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. All right, number 9. Once their basket is filled, I will take the basket out of their hand and says, I will say, I'll get started on this one, and then hand her another basket.
With a smooth transition, where it just looks like a very logical thing.
Yes, because
oh my gosh, she's already got her basket filled, Heather. You know,
right.
You may be excited, but keep it under control.
Exactly. Yes, do not say that. Just say, I'll get started on this one and hand her another one, because if products are falling out of her basket, that's just a subliminal message to her to stop shopping, right? So that's why we want to
purposely put bigger baskets right out to the front when you walk in. So don't be afraid to hand her a big basket. And as soon as that basket is emptied out at checkout, please be helpful and watch those baskets sitting around me at that checkout table and take them back. They can get piled up there, and they don't.
Very helpful.
Okay.
Yes, that's very helpful to put them back.
Thank you, guys, so much.
Okay, number 10. You want to remind them of the open house special and our Thursday night party, which I know that only works for the first day for the party, which that will be the first Thursday in May is going to be a serum savvy. So it's going to be a product knowledge class on all of our serums. Oh, actually, never mind. That'll be this. Never mind. The first day of your open house is April 30th, and the party that night will be all of the new summer products. Okay, so if you have someone come in, remind them to watch.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry, I skipped ahead a week in my head.
Okay. All right.
But the open house special is when they purchase $50, they can pick an item.
Is that right? Or does the sale price included on that 50? Or does
No, it needs to be retail. Yeah, not the 40% off.
Okay, so that gets real hairy with you guys because you're like ending up your mind. And I understand you want to make the best deal for your customers, but it does need to be $50 full price products to get something at half off on the special sheet. Does anyone have any questions on that? I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, because somebody can do $50 and they've got like almost $100 and 40%.
Well, yeah. I mean, why would
we got to have some meat on the bone, and I do not want to see Section 2 products out there to be sold. I do not want to see that. There's nothing to be done on that. There's no meat on the bone. There's just wasting your money for buying it in the first place, and then in the second place, you're not getting a dime back because you didn't make any money. So no Section 2 products on the tables to buy at all. All right. Make sure your customer is in your customer group.
Yes. So make sure your customer, before she walks out that door.
Is that what you're saying? Make sure she is your customer?
Make sure she is in your customer group. So like your Enhanced Beauty with Judy.
Right.
Before she leaves, you'd be like, hey, I just want to make sure you're in our customer group, right? You're in the girlfriend hour group, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the beauty boxes, that's why I've never had a whole designated table to beauty boxes. Now, Debbie, I want you to try to help me on this. I went in there today and I'm thinking, the only thing I could think of was to get a big basket. And I don't know. I'll try to see if I can get a bigger basket so we can put a sign up because we are collecting things for the children who've been taken out of their home through abuse and neglect to put in their bag when they are put into a foster home. And hopefully I'm putting all these words together in the right.
Sounded like you got it right.
Okay. So Debbie's already brought some fruit cups in. Debbie, if you could help me, if somebody can, go to that list. I never did find that list where the lady told, I think her name was Karen, where she gave us a whole list of things that we need to donate. People just like chalk.
Her name was Diane.
Diane. So if someone can get that list printed for me, I'll try to see if I can find a big basket, decorate it, and just people know that because that's something that's going to be staying there. So I want to start putting that in there. Okay. So that can go along with the beauty boxes.
Yep, absolutely. And then 13, when will you see her again? You never want to leave your customer. You never want to leave your customer without making plans of when you're going to see her again. You know, maybe she booked a checkup facial. Maybe she booked a facial to try the new summer products. Maybe it's just going to be virtually, just make sure that you have a plan to see her again. And then number 14, of course, thank her and let her know it was great to see her.
If you don't know when you're going to see her again, what I do, yes, I did text you back, Debbie. I will be there at 9 Thursday. I did text you back. What I do when I don't know how I'm going to see her again, and remember, I'm busy with numbers and making sure I'm careful. I always say, we need to get you a checkup facial. I almost hit the table. We need to get you a checkup. I know you haven't got a new product on for a long time, and there are so many new products in skincare out right now. And that is so true. She does need to be updated. Her skin's changed. She's got older. We've got newer products. So you book her a check-up facial. Don't let her go out that door without it. Because most of your people do need it, just like mine do. And your consultants need it. All right?
Absolutely. All right. Let us know if you have any questions on how to work with your customers at the spring open house. And we are going to go to our Queen of Sales. Do you want to do yours first?
Right. The only one I had summary sheet from, that's why I'm saying it over and over because I don't want to miss anybody. That's my biggest fear. Is Ashley Harper is Queen of Sales for the week with $335 retail sales.
Woohoo! Way to go. All right. Our Queen of Sales and our Queen of Sales is our wonderful Wendy Schaefer, but I think this might be a record for her. Wendy, I know you're driving, but if you could let us know if this is your highest week ever, I would love to know if this is a record breaker. $1,100 in sales for the week. $1,100.
was working doing that too.
Yes, I know. Wendy, we would love to hear. Maybe next Tuesday you could do that. I will be at the office next Tuesday. And so Wendy, if you're around, maybe you could join us for the meeting and let us know how you did that $1,100 week. We would love to hear it. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, we have a lot coming up this week. It's a very busy week with the end of April and all the deadlines and all the different promotions. And then, of course, going right into our open houses. So have a great night, everybody. Contact those customers and let's get those 5 beauty boxes sold for each one of us.
Find out when your people are coming.
Yep, each one of us. All right, take care.